Alright, let's take a look at G.I. Joe 313. This is from Image and Skybound, and this continues from the old classic Marvel G.I. Joe comics. This is from Larry Hama. Larry Hama's writing this. You know, he's back on board. Has been for a while. And this comic continues to be pretty flippin' awesome as a strategy, military type comic. In this issue, we have a showdown between Destro and Cobra Commander. You probably can't tell, but that's Cobra Commander right here. Cobra Commander is in a bunker. And this is the old comic book Cobra Commander. This way looked like without his helmet and everything. He used to be a used car salesman, and then he created this whole empire from disenfranchised citizens of the U.S. That was the old, that's, I mean, it sounds relevant today, but that was the old origin of Cobra Commander in the comics. Not this fantasy stuff from Cobra Law and all that stuff. Destro is heading down toward the bunker to take care of him. The Joe's having an easy truce with him as he goes and takes care of Cobra Commander here. Destro takes care of these guards and everything. And he's coming, you know, he's got these grenades, of course. Grenades are his thing. He had the Iron Grenadiers at one point. You see all the Joes and the Dreadnoks on the side panels here as Destro goes in to attack Cobra Commander. Pretty cool stuff. And Cobra Commander, once Destro gets in, he blows down the door, and the door lands on Cobra Commander, but Cobra Commander is able to lift it up with his like super suit or whatever, and they have a showdown. It's like Cobra Commander gets shot a lot, but his suit can take it, and they exchange blows. They're fighting. The fight's pretty cool. It's a few pages long. It's got to be 5 or so pages long, no 6. And they fight until basically Destro wins. Cobra Commander's not dead, but like his suit's disabled and everything. And so we'll see what happens with the rest of this story in the next issue. But as an eventful issue, this is pretty cool. Lots of good action in these. If you follow along with the story, like if you just read this, you'd be like, oh, what happened in the last issue? And it's going to get you hooked. This is a pretty good comic. I know all of the attention right now is on the Energon universe. So the Energon universe has its own G.I. Joe comic, which takes place in the universe of their Transformers comic currently, and all that other stuff, Void Rivals and everything. And that's cool too. That is actually pretty cool. For what it does in that universe, but the continuation of the classic 80s stuff, this is pretty awesome. And I recommend this series. It's a sleeper series, because people don't really talk about it much, but it's really good, and Larry Hama still got it, man. He makes all this stuff seem dynamic and relevant today, and cool, you know, even though it's based on concepts from the 1980s that appealed to children back then. So I recommend the new G.I. Joe Real American Hero, still going strong on issue 313. Usually what was happening was whenever this series went to another company like IDW and stuff, they would continue the numbering, and so you know, Image and Skybound has chosen to do so here, and of course had Larry Hama on board, so that's great. If you like this video, please give it a like, and please subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Lots of great comic book stuff on here. So until next time, take care.